Let's see.
We already got one person on.
Glad you can read.
Hey, everybody.
Amen.
Or hey, one person that's on watching currently. Sorry. We're having to do things a little different tonight.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we're working off a cell phone tonight. Our laptop finally decided to
Give in on us.
let us go. That's okay. We were tired of it. Trying to see some comments here. We got a crazy layout on the phone, y'all. So there we go. I do see a comment. Thank you, Chastity. How are you? Hey, Connie. All right, so we're working off a cell phone with StreamYard for the first time. Can y'all hear us?
There it goes. The camera was still turned around from the graveyard. What the heck?
Awesome. So you can hear us. That's good. So yeah, it's the first time the first time we've gone live with our cell phone for sure.
Where is
Trying to get my fat head out of the way.
camera?
How's everybody tonight? We feel really odd in here like this.
Yeah, we do.
We almost canceled, so we decided we just wing it and try to get it figured out. So I think Riley's trying to get on the little TikTok.
I'm trying to, but it's not letting me flip the camera.
Chastity, you feeling better? Big deal. You still kicking, man. Glad you're still kicking. We ain't talked to you in a while.
I'm trying to.
I don't know if Riley sent you a picture or not. I was watching ball game. Let's see, I don't remember what it was over the weekend, but the camera scanned across the crowd, and there's a guy there that I'm telling you, Dylan, buddy, he looks like you. I mean, he looks like you. I'm gonna send that picture to you.
Wednesday night.
Chastity, I guess you are. You finally getting better, getting well. We're gonna have to get right on top of the phone to see.
Man,
Excuse me.
I cannot find.
Hey, Angel, how you doing? I wouldn't worry about it. Just move on.
Yeah, I am. Screw it.
We're gonna have to get glasses. I'm gonna have to get my glasses so I can read this little screen.
I can read it from right here.
Ransom in the house. I don't see a comment. Maybe
Yeah.
you are, buddy. Yeah, I didn't see. You got that picture on your phone of Dylan in the crowd at the ball game?
Yeah.
What game was it? I wrote it down. I was like, holy cow, I just saw Dylan.
I know he was wearing, whoever it was wearing a UNC shirt coat.
I think it may have been in a Tar Heel game. I'm not sure. So I just knew it was. I knew it was you, Dylan.
Goes to Arctic.
Let's see if we can pull it up on Riley's phone. Oh God, no,
That one.
no. So we're out of place, y'all. Sorry.
There it is. Look, right there.
All right, y'all. So Dylan, were you at the ball game or not? Oh, had to be a Tar Heel game.
Yeah.
Dylan, you got the beard on. I ain't seen you in several months. You got the beard. Y'all tell me who this looks like. Definitely not you. Dylan, I'm telling you. That dude right there favors you a lot.
Yeah, he favored you.
Oh, you trimmed down. Okay. I got you. So yeah, we're kind of out of place tonight. Like I said, all of our electronics have shot the bucket on us.
They really have.
We've been looking to buy, trying to get into us a new laptop. You buy off the screen.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
hard to turn the cell phone sideways, so I'm taking up your backdrop.
backdrop looks good that you threw together.
Yeah. You got a new little background picture, y'all. Little AI action for down south logo. I don't know. You can't hardly see it on the phone.
Yeah, you really can't. Sadly.
Where are we going next? Dylan, we're going to hit another graveyard this weekend. Me and Riley, we've had a few trips. I think we went live on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok live Saturday.
Yeah, we had a little live action going on in the graveyard down in Grifton, the one we've been to a few times. That the mosquitoes towed us away. Give us a blood transfusion.
Literally, it's terrible.
So we went back. The cold weather was wonderful. We went. We spent about an hour there before the sun went down. And as soon as the sun went down, I think it dropped about 30 degrees in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we had to roll out.
But it was
right. You don't let him know nothing no more. I was wondering, Dylan. I was like, dude, I guess, since we got back from everywhere, everybody's dropped a bomb on us. We're on our own.
I don't know what your number is right now.
He sent you a new number.
You told me. I texted it and called it, and he never replied.
Dang, y'all had snow, Chastity, in the Winston-Salem area?
That's crazy.
You can keep that snow.
Yeah. Y'all can have that. I don't want that stuff. Snow is not good for people like me.
So the last time we went to this graveyard we've been going to, it's a new one for us. We've been there. That would be the third time we've been to it.
Yeah.
But it was actually the first time that we've actually been able to stay. We've been a couple of times during the end of the summer, and the mosquitoes, like I said, were horrendous. They were toting us away. So we were able to actually stay a little bit. We went during the day just to see if we can get a little more communication. Because it's a small graveyard. It's probably only maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 acres. Yeah. But there's some very old 1800-year graves in there. The TV behind me is really messing me up. Now you can't see you.
I'll be gone.
Damn, I'm getting gray, y'all. That's what happens when you got kids and you bust off in them 50s. Woo! Jeez. I'm about to shave it off. My brother-in-law, I made the comment to him that, man, I'm getting some gray hair in the beard, gray hair on the top. And he said, at least you got hair. He's bald-headed. He made a good point. I still got some hair. I might have to scroll down with my finger and see what you guys are saying. I wish I could hear the comments.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all got snow though. Angel, you're welcome to come anytime. We're going to hit some graveyards in the next, I don't know, to the first of the year. Yeah. We don't have, as y'all know, we don't really have anything scheduled, so we're going to eat up the graveyards.
Yeah.
Dylan said he's seen your text. He's just been busy trying to keep the lights on. We understand, Dylan.
But yeah, we are going to hit a few graveyards, and we've got a few other investigations around here that we'll be able to hit.
Yeah, Angel, you're right. I'm blending right in with the logo. Oh, yeah. Gray hair and all. So, yeah, we're going to hit the graveyards. We're going to probably come your way, Angel, because I want to go back in that big graveyard, but maybe pick a day when the wind's not blowing 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like it was when we went before.
Yeah, that was terrible that day.
But, yeah, we actually, the last time we were in that graveyard, where you at? You gone? He gone. Oh, there he is. He gone. I thought you were gone.
I went down to scratch my nose. So nobody think I was picking it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, Angel, and Chastity. We've been talking about, we got in touch a week or so ago, 2 weeks now, I think, before Thanksgiving with the manager at Ohio State Reformatory. Finally got her on the phone and trying to set up a date. They have a lot of openings, not a lot, but she wanted me to pick four dates. The January, here I go with the again. I don't need to get hooked up on that. The January and February dates were like almost half price. I guess because they just don't get a lot of people going. And like Angel said, it's cold as all get out. I don't know if I'd rather wait. June and July is off the book. She said that stay booked up, and she said it's very very busy June July. So we're trying to admit 11780. And where you at, man? You back with us? Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I don't know. I'm like Chastity. I want to save some money, but I also don't want to drive to Ohio with a bunch of snow and ice on the ground. So what's the deal? Does anybody know about the heading north from North Carolina to Ohio in the wintertime, January, February? How much snow and ice we gonna run into?
I hope not a lot. Or not bad.
The comments, we appreciate the comments, y'all. Keep them fired up. We just trying to see it on the iPhone, and it's about 3 feet from Riley and I. It's hard to keep up with them versus a big screen.
Yeah.
What's everybody saying?
I don't know. They're skipping through quick. Lot of
spring and fall are the best seasons. Yeah, no doubt. The Annabelle. Dylan said he wants to see the Annabelle doll.
I kind of like that.
Cassie, where was the Annabelle doll? I know you've been there before. Pouring rain, admin. Whew, 12 degrees. 12 degrees Celsius. Warm. I don't know about that. What kind of Paracon? She's at a Paracon. They tend to only let the big YouTubers come to the actual location in Connecticut.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that ain't fair.
Yeah, that ain't fair.
That ain't fair. I don't know. We're big. We're all Chastity. We're all big YouTubers. We just ain't made it big yet. But we're big. We're big. We're big. We think we're big.
I know.
Chastity, we think you're big. Your videos look just as good.
Yeah. Don't say
Gettysburg, damn, that's awesome. That's not far, yeah.
Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
I don't know, guys. I'm if it's about dollars, if money can see the Annabelle doll, Dylan, we can go see her. We ain't got a lot, but we got a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to go see her. Let's go see her, Dylan. Wonder what that big thing.
Chance is fully. So, just to let y'all know, I did contact people. There's a group on. I don't know if you guys have checked them out. Maybe you have. If you do any scanning across the Facebook and YouTube, of course, we're always looking for new paranormal groups to join and try to help grow our name.
Yeah.
And we run across one called the Paranormal Couple. I'm thinking it's a husband and wife, paranormal couple, or this man and woman. They're together. But they spend a lot of times in the graveyards, and they get a lot of communication. And they're filming it all. But I got to looking and tried to invite them. I actually did send them an invite to get on the live tonight. I hate it. They didn't respond, which is not unusual.
Yeah.
Here we go with the big YouTubers again. But I think they're probably down to earth folks. They're actually out of Kentucky. So they can't be too bad of folks, but she didn't respond. And maybe they will. Maybe they didn't want to get on our little rinky dink live. I don't know. Yeah. But that's okay. But we send a message and an invite to them. I'd love to get them up here and talk about. They've had some really cool, interesting things happen in graveyards.
We'd honestly just love to get more people in general up here, just to tell us some stuff we don't know. I mean, we're still trying to learn. We're learning as we go through this.
Through what?
Through the paranormal.
Of course we are. We're all learning. We learned a lot. The astral projections had me hung up, guys, for a couple of weeks, and I'm off that one for a little while.
Angel said you didn't tell him what though.
Angel, what the?
What the? You're right, Angel. I didn't.
Chastity, I didn't bug you today. I was hoping you're feeling better. I didn't bug you about Trevette Clinic. I know you guys. I'm sure you guys run up on something, but I didn't figure you didn't want to talk about it too much tonight because I know you're gonna fire up a video of it here shortly.
Yeah.
And I know we're already waiting on that one.
Yeah. I know I am.
I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm reading and following along with y'all.
Oh God, Angel texted me and said I got some good news for you. Angel, I hope to God it is what I'm thinking, man. Let me look at this.
We are supposed to be going back. Oh, Christmas party at Trevette. Now, see, you are big time. Now, how'd you get invited and we didn't? I hear you. See, you are big time YouTuber girl. I hear you. That's good though. So let me ask this: see what kind of following we get. Me and Riley, we don't mind traveling. So I'm asking Angel, Chastity, V. I'm asking you guys. Let's plan some type of investigation for the Christmas holiday time.
Yeah.
What we call it last year, year before when we did something?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
So yeah, Riley started it 2 years ago, the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, let's just say I stopped. I kept going with that title due to some past paranormal issues I've had with other folks.
It's not really an issue, but we were invited. They picked about 6 people to do a investigation, and they give everybody, what, they give you 2 hours? Hey.
What is that?
Oh, he's lost it. I don't know.
Angel's sending me something.
He's checking out. He's gone starstruck with his cell phone over here. Somebody send him a picture.
Oh, Paratech. Angel got it in. What the? Oh.
Yeah, our Appalachian Nightmare Before Christmas. I like that. So look, we're game.
Yeah.
I know Christmas will be here in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
We don't have to wait the Christmas week.
Nah, let's just go ahead and do it.
Big deal. What you looking like? Need to get up with Brad and see if he wants to join us. I say we get in the car. We'll make it easy on Cassidy and Angel, and we head y'all's way. What's up in y'all's area? We can check out.
God, you spinning wheels.
Cassidy, I know there's somewhere you've been wanting to go. Angel knows all the hot spots in that area, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like that.
We're going to do something to our Appalachian Nightmare Before Christmas. I like that, Connie. We're going to get in the car. We're going to head up Angel and Chastity's way. Central North Carolina area. Thinking on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I know Saturdays are busy. I don't know. I don't even mind the Sunday, truthfully. Riley and I, we're game. I know we're all working hard Monday through Friday, trying to get every little dime in and we can before the holidays because, as we know, the holidays cost a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Head up Chastity and there's what?
Is Brittany up here? Somebody said thank you, Brittany. Where's Brittany?
Is she under?
Second Saturday. Look on your calendar. Let's write it down. Angel, what do you think about the second Saturday? Somebody give us some options up in Central North Carolina where down south can head up and meet up with Durham Paranormal and our Appalachian Nightmare crew and make one banger. Oh, that's Seamus. I just did. I said a banger.
Banger.
Banger after banger paranormal investigation. So are you talking about
The 14th, 1/4, the 14th.
the 14th? Can we lock it in? She said, where you at, Angel? 14th, yes. 1/4, 1/4. Yeah, they ain't gonna let us do the Madison Dry Goods unless we bust in there when they shut the doors.
Yeah,
And I'm too old. I like sleeping in my bed at night. I don't like sleeping with Big John.
hey, I did order a brand new lock pick off Amazon. That thing's pretty sick.
You don't need to like. Hey, I'll keep a drill in my car, boy.
I will take that son bitch right off the hinges like we did
we
in the
don't-
Hell House.
We don't have a problem getting in places when we need to.
No, took the door right off the hinges.
Oh, there's Brittany. How you doing, Brittany? How's that little baby in that belly doing?
Oh gosh, that gives me.
Yeah, we'd like to see you and Ethan, Brittany.
Yeah.
Dylan, come on, man.
What did he say?
He said no good for him. No, you ain't got. I guess you can put some clothes on them and strap them in the car seat. Put them in the back seat of the truck. I'm driving, big deal though. Your ass ain't driving.
Yeah. If you let him drive, he'll have you to Virginia in under.
Nice, Brittany. That's good.
Hour.
Well, we'll be running out of time, y'all, if we don't do it on the 14th. Pull your calendar back up. Big deal. Put your foot down. Tell the old lady to keep her ass at home. Tell her we got to go ghost hunting. We got our Central North Carolina family, and we got to go check them out.
Yeah.
21st would be the week before. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. I want to do something though. I want us to get together and do something.
Yeah.
Semi big.
Yeah. We gotta keep it. We gotta get some stuff back going before the New Year's because we got a high state reformatory that we're waiting to lock down.
I don't know. Like I said, the only thing that worries me about Ohio State in January and February is the weather itself, and none of us know what that's going to be like. I just know the further up north you go, the more ice and snow you have to deal with. Me and Riley are down for whatever weekend.
Yeah, we really are.
I hadn't talked to Brad lately. Brad, I don't think you up here. You would already said hello. All right. So you ain't sure yet, Angel, on the 14th. What about the 21st?
Yeah, what about the 21st, Angel? Repeat.
You repeat? Yeah.
I swear she just tongued me from my cross to my daggone pinky finger.
So our Appalachian Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a banger.
Banger.
That's a t-shirt.
Banger. Yeah.
That's a t-shirt. How about a Santa Claus sitting in a sleigh with a skull face and a big beard? That'd be a good t-shirt.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I could even put a Nucky sigil on his chest.
What's that say? Campus?
Krampus.
What does that mean?
Like bad and evil Santa.
Okay, Krampus. All right. That's a t-shirt.
I like ghosts.
Oh, you go ask Ruth. Now, Angel Ruth's invited.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah, Ruth's invited.
Thank you, Amy. Yeah, maybe we're gonna pop out a few of them this week. We need to lock down a date. We might even put the date on it. We'll put our Appalachian crew, Durham Paranormal on it. Let's bust everybody up there. Big Deal can't do the 14th. His wife's gonna whoop his butt. So we got 21st is the week before. It doesn't matter. Me and Riley gonna make it work. We want it to happen. We've been talking about it. Hey Edna, how are you? You're not late, honey. We were late getting started, so yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
We're working off our cell phone tonight. If
Technical difficulty.
the audio's bad, and I know I don't know what it looks like on y'all's end. It may look the same. We're not using our studio camera and laptop and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's all good.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Edna.
All right, let me get Chastity up here. Let me see if I can do it with my cell phone.
Do you want me to send her a link?
Yeah,
I can take a picture of that link and send it to Chastity.
You better get it close. Let me see if I can post it up here.
All right, Chastity, you got a link coming your way. Message.
For some reason, I cannot comment on this live like we usually can. Wonder why. I can't do it on my phone. These dogs are acting a little weird, y'all. We got the dogs back with us.
Yeah, must be some phenomena happening either in my house or
We did a little cleanse in here. We had a little cleansing, and I think we're your angel's off 13th through the 21st. Wow.
Awesome.
I can drive to your hometown and hit a few graveyards during the week. Yeah, that's fine, man. We're game.
I was actually going to tell you, Angel, we could probably try to hit Granger again, cause we have a contact to let us in out there.
Everybody knows that, but yeah.
And
did you guys have any luck? We did a little quick cleanse out here. Truthfully, it is gotten kind of quiet. Actually, I haven't thought much about it. The dogs are in here tonight with us. We don't let them out in here a lot, but they're not acting weird tonight, so maybe it worked.
Any chance we can get into the power plant again?
Yeah, I think we can get in the power plant. We can get in the power plant. We can get in Granger. I was just trying to help the drive on our Winston-Salem and Brittany and that crew if those guys wanted to head somewhere.
Yeah.
I was going to try to meet them, so I'll cut out on some of the
and Audacity said a lot.
Hell's Gate Cemetery. Where's that at?
That sounds fun.
Admin, where's that at? White Point Gardens. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm struggling to read. Did you send the link to Chastity?
Yeah, I sent Chastity, Angel, and...
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were there.
Hey.
Hey, Chastity.
Sorry, I didn't on this phone. I couldn't see that you were there. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You sound better.
Yeah, I'm starting to get better. I can't see the comments right now, though. I won't be able to reply. I mean, I might be able. Yeah, I can in here. There we go. You have to go to be able to see the comments in this chat. You have to go to chat or something like.
Okay.
Oh, I lost you. Where'd you go?
Where'd she go? She gone.
Try it again. The cell phone really isn't too bad. It's just small.
Yeah. It's trying to get used to looking at the small screen on it.
I could stream it to the TV. Maybe.
Behind us?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Let's see where she went.
Where's Chastity? Bring her back.
So he said it's in Spartanburg, South Carolina, Hell's Gate.
We can try that.
Circular graveyard. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Now, there's a certain graveyard in South Carolina I've done some reading about that they don't. That's something if you go out there and try to investigate there, they call the law on you. Is that the same place? You back?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what I hit the back button like an idiot. I'm on Safari. I never use Safari. My apologies.
Yeah, we're struggling with the cell phone trying to keep up with the.
Yeah.
It's just so small. I know Riley's used to working with small things, so he's probably sure. I'm just messing with you. I'm so,
Hey, I'm
What
good with
the-
what I got.
I just.
I'm content with what I got.
All right, we're good. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I had to do that.
It ain't the size of the tool, it's the pressure behind it, big boy.
Oh, okay.
Next.
All right. We're moving on. Yeah, we're gone.
Yeah,
We're fixing to get kicked off road live.
got demonetized.
Admin, we can go to graveyards. You just supposedly most of them you got to be out before sundown.
We'll just say to YouTube we were talking about a torque wrench.
Brittany says she's been at the old church. I'm a member in the late night in that place. I've seen shadow. Yeah. So the graveyard down in Grifton, we went to Saturday. The previous time we were there, I saw a shadow figure walk. Naturally, I tried to get it on the phone, and I thought I was recording it with my phone, but it looked more like a blur than a shadow. But I saw something walk. It's probably 30 feet behind Riley as I was recording him, and so we were hoping to catch something this past Saturday when we went, but we didn't. It was a little bit quiet.
Greg, you see how it says Edna Wilson, H. Chastity at the bottom? If you're having a problem reading what people are writing, if you tap on the comment, it'll pop up on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah.
So it makes it bigger, and it highlights the comment you're referring to. I mean, it's a little bit more work, but if you need to be able to read it better, it's helpful.
Yeah, we're struggling. Hey, it's better than it was either that or nothing tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know we can do it with the cell phone. I didn't know that. Amy, what's wrong?
Yeah, and Riley's phone, if he's not using his phone to stream, he can always go to YouTube and look at the chat that way. But my cell phone is being used.
I'm gonna take these dogs up to the house. I'll be right back.
All right.
Come on, girls.
Hey, y'all. Fathers took the dogs up to the house.
So, well, while Father's gone, I will just say this. Trivet Clinic was pretty cool. It was so cold, and being like, I wasn't contagious anymore because I'd been sick so long, but I was not better. And I had the worst paranormal hangover. But I think it was partly just my body in general, too, on Sunday. I didn't feel like doing nothing. I didn't feel like doing crap. But I did have to leave Trivet Clinic early. Because, well, we left on time, but we had some other things we needed to do, which I'm going to explain later to my followers. But we did have to end up leaving because I ended up getting a Red Bull, and I guess I drank it a little too fast, but I drank it all night long over like a 7-hour period, but I had like a good quarter of it left. But after coming out of the basement, I started having like heart palpitations, which happens to me sometimes if I have too much caffeine, but it left. So I'm struggling with whether it was the Trivet Clinic or if it was me. I don't know, but I wasn't well enough to be really doing it, but I did it anyways because we didn't want to miss out on the opportunity, and it looked bad on us. So we did it, but I paid for it.
Chastity, I will tell you that there is, you said, were you in the basement when that happened?
Yeah.
We've actually dealt with a dark entity in that basement before.
Okay, because see,
on numerous occasions.
Okay, because we had a good Estes session. Like, there's something darker there. I wouldn't say it's demonic or like super malevolent, but
Yeah,
we did connect with a spirit that was like stuck, and it was like, just all woe is me. And I even tried to open like a light portal and gave them the opportunity to go, because they're like, what do you need? And I'm like, it said the light. And I said, well, I can bring that in, because these spirits are always asking me for the light, but
yeah,
this one would not take the out. So, yeah, I can't really, because my body, I sat down. There's a lot of places to sit in the Trivet Clinic. So during this investigation, just to try to make it easier on myself, I sat a lot.
yeah,
But it was so cold. Oh my goodness. And we did capture so far. I've listened to the audio only recordings, and we've captured two EVPs in the basement. I can validate one is 100% legit, and the other one, it's in between me and V talking, and I talk loud as it is, and V was
yeah,
talking low, but there was a different voice that said, okay. And I don't think it was me, but I literally just captured it 2 hours ago. Because I was able to leave my phone on audio record in the basement. And then on the second floor, we had a couple things happen that we can't say it's 100% paranormal, but I connected so strongly with this place and through automatic writing and Trivet Clinic before I went. I can say that the owners, when I was telling them what I got, they just kept looking at each other like, I kind of blew their mind, I think, a little bit. And even
yeah,
even V was like, "Oh my God, that's amazing." So for him to say that, you know,
yeah.
he's
It's got to
always,
be something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be
Cool.
something. So it takes a lot to get V really going, and
Oh
I
yeah,
was
He likes
amazed.
ghosts. He likes ghosts though.
Yes, he
yeah.
does. I don't know where he's at. I sent him the link. He's probably in there twiddle diddling his thumbs. I'm gonna put y'all on mute and go see what he's doing real fast. I'll be back in like 20 seconds.
All right, Chastity. I got you on the countdown.
He's short, man.
Yeah, I know I'm short. I'm a little fella.
I'm just saying on this camera, you're behind the name tag.
Usually behind the A pillar in the car.
In the car, same way. Yeah.
I said,
I feel like we got ghosts behind us tonight, man, with that
oh,
new little logo.
I like guys.
That to be. So, Angel, you're off the 13th through the 21st. That's a nice little vacation.
Yeah.
I would like to. So, what's the consensus? What did I miss? So, we're talking about where we can meet up. What's a
Uh,
good location?
Not
Chastity,
yet.
yeah, not yet.
Okay.
You got back just in time for that.
All right.
I was just speaking a little bit about Trivet Clinic, just a little bit about what happened is
Yeah.
all.
So, what were you? I know we talked earlier Sunday. You had a little episode of some sort, health wise.
Yeah,
I
so
know you were sick already.
it's really hard to tell exactly what happened. Because I bought a Red Bull, but a bigger one, like, and it wasn't even intentional, and I drank on it for 7 hours, and I was fine. But once I went in the basement and we did the Estes session, plus I half busted, so my right ear is really, really bad. I've had my eardrum bust twice.
Yeah,
So
I've
it's
had mine once.
so once you have that happen, it's sensitive to sound forever. At least in my case.
Yeah,
And we had our motion sensors set up, and I hit one of them, and it was so loud, and my ears were already clogged up anyways from being sick. I
yeah,
felt internally my eardrum with every like high pitch, my eardrum was mimicking that noise, and I had to cover it, and it like caused me a great deal of pain. So I was battling on top of chronic pain because it's cold and arthritis. I ended up having my ear like leak a little bit, and luckily
oh,
not blood. That happened on the second floor. But then when I went downstairs, I spent a lot of time sitting down during this investigation because,
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't contagious, but I was not feeling well. And I
right.
was pushing myself. So we still spent from like 6 to 2 there. We were there from 6 to 2. But in the basement, I had just a little bit of that Red Bull left. And I think I was thirsty. So I took a swallow of it. I don't know if it was the Red Bull because sometimes it does that. But I did start having little bit of heart palpitations, a little bit of anxiety. I had my holy oil on me, and I ended up putting it on
Mm-hmm.
after I got out of there. And I mean, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock was when he said we could leave. I wasn't able to finish everything because I got sick. Or,
Okay.
but we were able to get
Wow.
home. And like as soon as I got home, I fell asleep for like 15 minutes and felt like I slept for 3 hours. And I woke up, I got home at 3, and I woke up at 3:35. Like, where the hell? What is going on? And my body was just exhausted. So I mean, we
Yeah.
did it,
Yeah.
but I can't say I had a paranormal hangover for the first time. But I don't know if it was all of that because I had some other bodily things happening, and so I'm not going to sit here and say it was the Trivet Clinic, but Riley was saying y'all dealt with something darker in the basement. I can concur. I don't think there was anything malevolent like demonic, but I do think that there's a spirit in there that's darker, lower vibrational, because I had a conversation on the Estes session with like a spirit that's stuck that don't want to go.
Yeah.
So
He's touched me every time I've been down in the basement.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
All right. Well,
craziest thing
V
was,
has joined me in the room. I'm going to put the tablet in the middle because you got to talk loud because my voice is low on this thing. But
What's up, fellas?
what's up, B?
What is up, big guy?
I like ghosts.
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
get your
right
phone so you can
there.
see the comments.
Oh no!
Looky right here, V.
Look, yeah,
What? Oh, that's nice. I
Yeah,
like that a lot. That is beautiful.
yeah, we like ghosts too.
Now
I
that's
see.
totally
I
that's
see the
totally
ghosts.
AI generated, y'all. I didn't design that.
No,
So I was like, cool, that's a little bit different. We'll try something different. Get
That's
Yeah.
rid of
that's
the
beautiful.
what do you call
my Enochian
it?
sigil.
The Enochian symbol, sigil.
You ain't getting rid of that.
I ain't saying we're getting rid of. I'm not really getting rid of it. I'm just, just something different, man. Calm down. Jeez.
Yeah, prompting is pretty difficult to get, but once you get it dialed in, it works pretty good for you. But a lot of the things are um, like the stuff that I try to dial in, it blocks out. Like it won't let you do it for some reason.
Yeah.
So, to, I'm not trying to interrupt, but I need to catch V up. They're wanting to do so. Last couple years, they done like a Nightmare Before Christmas special where we get up and ghost hunt. And then Connie threw out the name Our Appalachian Nightmare Before Christmas. And everybody's like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. So we're talking about the 21st, finding a place. Like, honestly, dude, if my car wasn't in the shape it was in and I could rent a car, we could go to Granger because I ain't been, and I connected with that place and I want to go. But one of the reasons that I wanted to come up here, and I'm just throwing out like a wish and a hope and a dream, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but Stokes County, where I initially had my very first haunting, and where V's technically from, is
Yeah.
super haunted. And you have the murder, the Lawson family massacre. Now the graveyard is private. We couldn't go up there and set up a bunch of equipment because we're gonna get the cops called on us real fast. Now I can get in there because I have a little shitty car and I look like I'm from Stokes County and I know where it's at, and I can walk around right and get some photos. But the point is, there's a whole story behind it. Happening on Christmas Day in 1929.
Oh
Me and
wow.
Emily did a special on it 2 years ago, um, and Brittany and Ethan were a part of that episode. So, but there's lots of places to go up there, but it's all out in the damn wilderness, and people aren't as open to the paranormal stuff. But there are places that me and Brittany have thought to try to go in Stokes County. Now, what ties Madison Dry Goods? Oh no!
Somebody's
Um,
down.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was my box full of my paranormal and spiritual stuff on the end of my bed.
Oh, that's
Um,
all.
yeah, that's
Oh
it. It's
yeah.
fine. It's fine.
It's just a box full.
She is a true paranormal investigator. She
Yeah,
sleeps with her paranormal equipment at the end of her
pretty
bed.
pretty
That's
much.
what I'm talking about.
My lazy ass has been too lazy and sick to put it up. So, but anyways,
If Angel would go on and finish that poultry pot, I'd probably cuddle with that son of a bitch.
Oh gosh, I bet you are.
I don't have my phone. They got my phone, so I can't look at comments.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Yeah,
thing
Brittany
about
said lots of spooky woods up her way.
yes, and the thing about Madison Dry Goods Store, that was a funeral home
Yeah,
prior to it being, and that's where the bodies of the Lawson family were taken, and the viewing was. So you have like this really, and I know exactly where the farm was. I've even got some video of me and Alexis going now. You can go see the museum and you just can't. And I run some stuff. I took video. I think I captured some stuff. It's on my old phone. I've just never posted it yet. I've been waiting and holding back that evidence until I cover the story on my channel or somehow. Like I got a lot of stuff I hold on to, for the right
Yeah.
time. But point is, I really wish we could get up somewhere in Stokes County. Brittany knows of some places, but there's just such a rich history around Christmas, around the paranormal, and Stokes County. Like it tripped me out because in that episode we determined that there was something darker there that's like black. It's like black roots. It touches lives. There's a curse on this place from what I think is like the people that were run out. And when I rode back up into Walnut Cove to get some more photos, because it's not far from where I live. I used to live there. That's where I met my ex-husband. That's where I met V, like, and all that kind of stuff. Literally they put up a new like welcome to Walnut Cove sign that said our roots run deep. I about dropped a turd right there on the ground when I saw it. Like
That is awesome.
She's avoided the land because she was told the energy wants to attach to its descendants. And
yes,
that's very.
where's that at?
Stokes County,
Oh,
North
okay.
Carolina. And Brittany is a descendant of Charles Lawson.
Ah,
And Brittany is a descendant of what is his name, Brittany? John. He's the guy that kind of first like white guy that founded the county back in the 1700s. And that stone building's still there. And there's a graveyard. And then you have a paranormal, I think it's I can't remember his name, but he lives in Mount Airy. He was literally at the convention we were at. He goes up there on the bridges and stuff and does stuff, but I want to try to get in the damn courthouse. If they're going to allow people to do ghost tour walkthroughs, why can't we rent the place?
is the
Yeah.
courthouse? When you say the courthouse, is it closed?
Yeah, it's the old courthouse in the middle of Danbury. You're talking about Hanging Rock's up there. Like it's 10 minutes away from Hanging Rock.
That's
And
one of my favorite places on earth.
yeah, I mean, it's
I've never
just
been there.
I can fantasize about this and let y'all know about it and maybe eventually work something out. But I'm just saying it'd be a Christmas miracle to investigate places around Stokes County. If we could make it happen, I swear I wish we could get into Madison Dry Goods Store. I really
Well,
do. But
now
they're scared of it.
Dylan turned us on Madison Dry Goods about 3 years ago, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Riley was calling those folks once a week for probably 6 months to the
Yeah.
point they got to know you by name.
Yeah.
And at one point, he had talked them into letting him come, and then when something happened and we couldn't go, and we were going to just pop in there on our way to somewhere else where we're going.
Georgia. Well,
No,
Savannah.
no, it ain't. That's south. It was when we were heading. I think we were going to Asheville or somewhere, and we were going to sweep up and go around it, and the owner wasn't there.
When
At the Helen's Bridge.
that's when where we're gonna go.
Yeah, and then, anyway, it just fell apart, and since then you've called them and not had any luck.
I haven't called them, have I?
Not lately, but back
Okay,
then,
Riley, you've been holding out now.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we need to get on that phone, Riley. You need to work that magic. Somebody needs to work some magic here. I'll burn a candle if I have to, because to get in that place, I'm gonna tell you right now, is connected to the Charlie Lawson massacre. It would make a great story to tell on top of seeing. It's dark though. Like this shit haunted me. Like, and I know I was a different person then, but Stokes County is something else. I mean, there's tales. So, for example, the road that I lived on, I've talked about it. I've said it by name. Don't give a what. It's called Hinsdale Road. And there was a little white house next to the trailer that I used to own with my ex-husband. That was my very first house that we ever bought. And there was a like 9 foot tall black shadow with red eyes
Mm.
that mimicked, not in the point of wings, but it was like a shadow being,
Like the Mothman.
like the
in a way,
Mothman, kind of,
but
but
not fuzzy.
yeah, not well. It would be actually. It
Well,
was
more like a black static.
yeah, it was like a black static. But see, I had a friend. Oh, excuse me. I had a friend that told me, and he had me look it up, and he sent me the link. This is when internet was more primitive.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
of the people on the bridge at Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the night the bridge fell, lived on Hinsdale Road in Walnut Cove. He was driving an armored vehicle that was heavy, which was part of the reason the bridge fell, was because it was too heavy. He was driving a military vehicle, and he was a 20-some-year-old man that lived in Walnut Cove on the same damn road I did.
Mm.
Wow.
So it's rich. It's rich.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, we can all hope and dream, but I'm just saying it would be dope if we just pile in and see if we could ride out there, bring some flowers to the graveyard. We could run some spirit boxes. We'd probably only have about 10 or 15 minutes before we'd have to get the hell out of there, and we would have to go in 1 or 2 vehicles.
So what's the deal with the graveyard there? I mean, is it around a bunch of
private.
houses or what?
There's only one house. There's only one house next to it, but it specifically says private. And they don't want people doing that. And it's literally right near where their farm was. Their farm's been torn down. There's news articles, there's books. It's called White Christmas, isn't it? The book that was written about it.
White Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
Yeah, that's the book that was written about it. We're on a live, baby. Give me give me a second. Shut the door. Thank you.
Okay.
The 8-year-old. But yeah. So I don't know. There's just a thought. I'm not trying to get anybody's hopes up here. I'm just creating a beautiful illusion.
We'll
So
get
Riley,
on
get on the
tomorrow.
damn phone.
We'll get on it tomorrow. He'll get on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll get on it. I promise. Now,
But
whether you
if
have any
not,
luck again,
and I can try to get a hold. I can ask Brittany if she'd be willing to help. There's a place up here too. She was talking about. I'm sure if Brittany wanted to come, like if it was in Stokes County, Brittany shouldn't have a problem doing that. And I can't see the messages because the comments because V's hoarding them right now. I don't know what people.
what's a Gravity Hill? She's talking about Gravity Hill.
We're having different conversation.
Yeah, Gravity Hill is out towards the mountains, unless Brittany knows of one in Stokes County.
There's
that's
one in North Carolina, definitely.
Yeah, it's out towards the mountains though, and it's like a little side attraction, and it's like a house where things roll uphill and stuff. It's like a point of some weirdness, but Appalachia in general.
It's funny. I just talked about that at work today.
Gravity Hill.
Yeah, I guess I'm going.
It's just a side.
Yeah, it's like the 4th time it's come up today.
It's a side street attraction.
And I didn't bring it up, so
unless they would let paranormal investigators come in there. That's far away though.
Yeah, there's a military base underneath.
Oh my god!
No,
But
I'm just kidding.
I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's too far. It's too far up in the hills. Stokes County is the county that starts Appalachia. Like the closest one besides going in North Carolina. That's
Jim Tom country.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But you've also got I'm gonna do a whole story on Winston-Salem at some point too. I'm gonna try to get in touch with some people out here, but that's all I've got. I don't know of any places in between Winston-Salem and like Raleigh to investigate. I just don't. They're all either out towards Hickory because you got the Harper House out there, I think, in Hickory. But I don't know.
We're gang. We'll get in the car and go anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go.
I just want to go. I want to go somewhere, and we don't need to wait until a few days before to try to plan something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call them right now on a live.
Yeah, put them on the spot.
I'm serious.
At 9:02 at night, get cussed out.
Don't trip me out. I'll do it.
So the house beside the graveyard you're talking about, are they family members or just someone?
Everybody knows everybody in Stokes County. So
is it something $100 bill or suffice?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Watch me.
Maybe, but you got a lot of people up there that You
There
know,
you
there's
go,
a
Chastity.
lot of church folk up there.
A
I
lot of
can't
people
see it.
I'll ring them.
Okay.
Can't see it. All right.
Yeah,
What
I'll
do you
start
got there?
praying now because if I got the chills, if
Damn,
we
your
can get
hand's
that
strong.
place.
I can't even turn your hand. What you been doing with that hand? You got it so strong.
Oh,
Next.
Let's see. Oh, Madison Drive. You spell goods. G-U-D-Z. I hear you. Boy.
this is how I work it out.
I'm watching this. Damn.
Sorry I had to make all y'all laugh.
I'm sorry you guys have to stare at a moth and a moon.
You don't want to see this. I mean, I don't look that bad. I got no makeup on though, and I don't have nothing set up. And
I know you had all day.
I would plan on going live. Get off my nuts.
I didn't think we were going live for a few minutes.
Yeah.
We, like I said, we decided just to wing it. Go for it. We're pretty good at that.
You know what? I would be happy investigating something on the side of the road.
You
Well,
just
they
want
got that
you just
Stokes
want to
County
see a ghost.
Yeah.
I just want to like get some more references together, like for like a combination. Like I'm looking for similarities and comparisons and things.
I'm working on a Pennsylvania. I'm working on a Pennsylvania stacking up Pennsylvania places because Emily said that if we come up that way, she's probably down to go. So we'll have another head.
Now, where's she at? Where's Emily?
She's out of near Philly.
Why did I think she was out west?
I got several people out west, several friends.
I know
Like
Duran
Duran.
is, but who I don't know why I was thinking. I was thinking Emily was out west, like California.
No, she's from PA.
Okay.
6 hours and 30-minute drive to Emily, but I've only met Emily one time when we very, very first started talking. I've never seen her in person but once. But she said she would maybe willing, to tag along with us to a couple. So I found a good one. I don't want to leak it yet. I want to keep it off public ears for right now, but I found a damn good place in Pennsylvania to go that a lot of people ain't heard of.
Awesome.
Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna send Riley the video, but I'd like to keep it on the DL for now. I don't want a lot of people to know about it till we get there.
Guys,
Can you do that?
Brittany
I
said,
don't know. That depends. Is it the Gutman's Bridge?
No,
hey,
much better.
Brittany said that Jack's house is owned by Stokes County Historical Society and they don't have time restrictions on
Jack's
visitation.
Jack.
Yeah, they don't have time restrictions on their visitation.
Huh.
But it's all outside.
So what's Jack's house?
Yeah.
It's like a haunted place in Stokes County.
But it's just no house then. It's just property.
I'm not sure if there's a house there or not. Is it, Brittany?
I'm not sure, Connie. I'm just throwing places on my Google map right now and rolling and seeing what's happening. I'm going to try to get all my investigating done in the spring, and wherever we go in the winter's fine. But the spring and the fall are going to be my investigating times this year. I'm not going out there in the dead of heat and falling over and having a cow attack.
It says that there's a house there, but it's falling apart.
Okay.
That's awesome. I love falling apart houses. That's usually a good sign.
I want to focus on Madison Dry Goods and be like, hey, Merry Christmas.
That Henry River Mill store, that's definitely something I'd like to see like right before dawn.
Yeah.
Well, you never can guess. I hate we couldn't go in because what we captured in there was absolutely amazing.
No doubt.
Yeah, it was.
First investigation got a darn spirit.
No doubt. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. The continuation of that was even better. Like,
Yeah.
I hate that Bobby Mackey's didn't do so well because that one I'll never always think about
it. It's YouTube. YouTube's been throwing its little thing around and showing its weight.
Yeah, I got something for YouTube.
That's what they've been doing.
It's a good thing there's a camera.
So did you
right
see Bobby Mackey's is not torn down yet, but it's scheduled to be torn down next week, I think.
Oh,
Or,
really?
Yeah, they
or
keep
the
putting it off. I keep
14th.
trying to look to see when.
They posted. I actually posted it on Down South page. They had a picture of the demo permit, and it's scheduled to be done the 14th.
Wow.
Audacity asked where we're looking to go. I mean,
We don't know yet.
yeah, we're like teenagers with like the world in front of us, nowhere to go.
It's got to be a full. I mean, depending on when you're talking about next year. I mean, I'm trying to get at least 12 videos. If I could hit up 24 videos and then find like super editing powers, you know.
I'm good
But
just going to the side of the road.
and see, I'm more particular. I want locations because I'm just saying that's me. I want to. I
I
want to do
want
locations.
some. I want some new locations, high activity that a lot of the big names have not been to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That are
That's
not
what I'm
been,
talking about.
overloaded with every paranormal investigator in the world.
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry,
Yeah,
basically.
and they're out there. You got to search a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's just a thought, fever dream, I guess, over here. But I mean, we can try to get in touch with the Stokes County Courthouse too. I
We're
don't know
gonna
if
get
they
in touch with Madison Dry Goods tomorrow, unless they're closed for the winter.
they're not.
And so we need to say, are y'all good with saying the 14th or the 21st?
21st would be better for everybody.
All right. Well, 21st it is. That'll help Dylan. And Angel sounds like he said he was off 13th through the 21st, so it should work for Angel, I
Yep.
would think. And Ruth, we have a big old party.
That would be
What?
cool if we could figure out how to do that, like have a little get together. I wish my house was functional enough, but right now I don't have enough room for a party, but it would be nice to have a place to get together and have some snacks. Maybe we could do it at the location if we find one where we can have like a little Christmas get together too. For
Yeah.
snacks.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
We've been watching way too much wrestling lately, so we're
Yeah.
all the slang words we're using are off wrestling. We're just
L-A.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to see Riley do a elbow drop.
He's about to get one.
All right.
It's another dip in his mouth.
You want me to time that carotid artery down? It's throbbing.
Right there, big good break.
Just right there. Hey, Chastity, I'm one up on him.
I'll keep tally for y'all.
Okay.
See the sad part is he don't see on the left, so he'll never see this coming.
Can you hit me here? Can you hit me here?
Oh, I'm
No,
looking
leave me in.
at you. Look that way. There you go.
Okay.
All right, let's get back on this. It ain't about me and you. Come on now.
Ghosts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what the heck?
I'm gonna hitchhike to the Hinsdale house.
Now where's that at? I've heard the name.
New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an affiliate with the Hinsdale House with Lights at Midnight. I mean, they don't really, it's not like anything super special, but I try to sell merch for them so they can help restore that house. But that's a dark house.
Oh, really?
Supposedly, you hear dark, 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 but it just depends on when you're going in the night.
Oh no, that's where I want to go. I can.
So
feel it.
what part of New York is that place?
Upstate New York. So,
Well, that's funny because January 28th, I may have to go to Rochester, New York, and that's upstate.
well,
How far?
I'm too
How
big
far
to
it
fit
is
in
from
a
there?
backpack, so damn it.
Yeah.
I'll be investigating that by myself. How about
What
that?
the hell you want?
I was
I'll
about
be in
to
the
say,
back
you
of your
stupid.
car.
It's a work trip, man.
Well, Trick Brothers just got a new employee.
Yeah.
You gotta
I'll
use
just tell them I
black
can't
card.
go unless you go, right? I tell them I can't go unless our whole paranormal family goes.
Platinum black card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a location. I'm trying to get several places in each state, like on the East Coast in Appalachia, basically. And I'm slowly but surely building, like kind of like Riley's done, but I'm doing it on Google Maps. And I've got to get my damn computer charged. I have a real shitty Chromebook, It still works, I think. I let my kids borrow it, and they always tear everything up. So
I want to go interview people.
yeah, we're gonna be doing more of that too. We want to do house calls and see if people,
We
kind of
enjoy
like
that.
I enjoy house calls.
Yeah,
because
we enjoy it.
I've had some success in the past with that, but not everybody wants to be filmed either, which is fine. But I do it without filming. It's not like but I would like to try to do it like a paranormal nightmare and do some house calls at least to help people figure out what's going on. But
I just want to help things move on that want to,
I agree.
that don't understand how.
Because they like ghosts.
There's
yep,
there's
Yeah,
there's
I like
nothing
ghosts.
like there's nothing quite like it. Well, I mean, there's a lot like the feeling, but
I
it's
like
it's a
all ghosts. The meaner they
he's
are, the
talking and
more
you
fun
cut
I
him off.
have. Sorry, I
it's a
didn't mean to
good
cut you off.
feeling going in somebody's house who are struggling, wanting to know what's going on, and having lots of different issues and strange paranormal type things, and nobody to turn to. And you walk in, and within 30 minutes you can explain to them, or the spirits will explain to them through us what's happening. And that's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And sometimes it hadn't always been good, but the few we've done have turned out great for the people
Yeah.
so far.
They
Yeah.
I get a lot. That's a very good feeling I get out of that.
Yes.
Helping somebody.
Yeah, I got to do it. I think it was the day before last, or whenever we went to Larry's, and he called me last night and told me like he just feels so refreshed.
Who?
Joey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he said everything is just completely like different for
it's
him.
not a. It's
He
not a.
sees.
It's a friend of his. It has nothing to do with paranormal
Yeah, but I
investigation.
walked in his house and immediately seen it. Like I knew exactly what it was when like he was like, look at this globe, and then the person that like helped make it with him uh was somebody who has like some really dark intentions, I'll say.
He lives in Stokes County too, and I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you something. We did a clearing on this man in my house.
I wish I could share you a picture um of it, but the globe made like a demonic face in the globe, and I asked him to wipe it off and made a banishment ritual for it, and pretty much the next day he's like, yeah, I feel amazing, like everything
But
is better.
it's up to the individual and how they spend their lives because we've done a clearing. I did a clearing on this dude in my house, and things didn't go. I'm not going to get into detail. But during the middle of my clearing, when I said the Lord's Prayer, all of my power cut off in my house for about 5 seconds and cut back on.
Oh wow.
100%.
And I got interrupted in the middle of it, which totally threw my energy off. And then something was released in our house until he came back 3 days later and it jumped back on him.
Yep.
So that's an ongoing story. That was a couple years ago at this point.
It was still I was still in my journey of like learning certain things, and I I was stuck in a black and white area, and I stopped her from saying things based on a religious spirit that was over me, and it basically ruined it in
Yeah,
a way.
it did.
Thank you, Ed, man. Everybody hit the like. That'll be great.
Yeah, I learned that it was a specific intentions behind everything that matters more than specifics. Your
Yeah.
intent is everything.
Yep. And
Oh
your
yeah.
connection with your personal divine choice and power is everything. Because if you don't have that, then if you don't have that in intention, you don't have anything or any power over anything else. And I've also learned that it's up to the individual, which is going to be what I write about one day of how they get rid of things. They have accountability. You have to take accountability and be sincere about wanting something gone and do the work. There's nobody that's going to be able to wave a magic wand and it be gone because a lot of this stuff's deeply rooted in trauma and patterns and family systems and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. So it's tough because
Yes.
I've learned, you can't get rid of everything for everybody.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
It really depends on the individual, the residing people, and it's not just up to that person. It matters who else lives in that house too, and what they're willing to believe and accept.
Yep. Divine choice and power is everything because if you don't have
People, and it's not just up to that person. It matters who else.
what's happening,
Riley's got his phone on the live. Turn your volume down.
Quit phoning us, Riley.
I'm sorry, I was sharing it to our group.
It's okay.
It totally happens.
All right, there we go.
I still hear it. Turn that shit down if I chunk it across the room.
Check. I got my list.
All right, so I'm gonna mark down on. I'm a scribe on this sheet of paper.
The sheet of
December
paper.
21st. We need about 5 locations. Number 1, we're gonna put Madison Dry Goods from uh the most awesome to the oh hell we'll do it.
What? So we're putting together a Stutz County tour,
No, that's what we're hoping
Yeah.
or
for.
like Blue Ridge kind of area type thing.
No,
So
we're trying to get Central North Carolina.
Okay.
we're trying to head that way to make it easy on y'all, and maybe Brittany and Ethan can make it.
All right.
You
Well,
know,
I'm gonna make it. I'm
we-
gonna try to do Salem College or see if we can lock that down.
For the 21st.
No, as one of them eventually.
He's talking about for the
I'm
21st.
talking about for the 21st. We want to
You
make
wanna
something
do them all
happen.
on the same
No,
For
we're
the
trying to find a
21st.
location. We're trying to find one that'll work because it's only
Oh.
3 weeks away. It's just because we want to go doesn't mean it's available. Because it's so close to Christmas, people don't want to fuck around. Oh, sorry, people don't want to mess around with ghosts.
I'll be damn, Chester.
Sorry,
That
hey,
was
people
raw.
chat. I know y'all were there, and I know I'm on YouTube, but it's like I'm talking to my friends.
Watch
Anyway,
your mouth.
so I need to watch your mouth.
That's what the spirit said at
Oh,
Brushes.
God. I wonder if Angel's watching this.
Oh,
I
thank you,
think-
Edna.
He's got quiet.
Check this out.
Edna said, I asked Paranormal Nightmare, Josh, if they could use a medium. I thought of you, Chastity. Yeah, I've tried to. I mean, they know who we are. So Paranormal Nightmare does know who me and Emily are. Emily's done videos on them. They
Yeah.
actually reached out to Emily for help in one of the videos, and I begged her. And I was like, don't. She sent a message like, I'm going to need a couple hours. I'm like, no, Emily, no, I will help you. Me and you can do this together now. And she
Right.
still sent the message and she never heard back from him. And it's not me trying to like call anybody out. It's just something that happened, because that's when that was about a year ago now. And I was like, Emily, let's do it. We can do it together, like right now. And that would be a dream of mine to help them because I've met them. I was nervous when I met them. It was back in 2021, but
They do good work.
I don't even know who they are. I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
Paranormal Nightmare?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have to send you a link, but yeah, they know who we are. They know what we're
Right,
about.
they do. They better know.
Yeah.
A lot of people I think know who we are, but we do the reaction videos. I mean, like
Okay.
Paranormal
Yeah.
Files, he's commented on our videos before. Like I would love to do something with Colin one day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Intentions are important, and I think like their intentions are in the very right direction.
Yeah, and Kelsey Davies, Emily's like, ask her at the thing. She's like, look, we need to do something. She's talking about me and her doing something with Kelsey Davies, but I don't know. That's a long ways away. I'd love to, but if not, that's fine too. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get an offer, you got to roll with it. Don't sleep on it too long.
Yeah.
This day and time, you got to roll if you can make it happen.
Yeah, it's hard. That's why I've tried to get out to Kansas because that's a business trip. We got a thing to do with Kansas. So I have been trying for 6 months, but it's extremely hard. So trying to get stuff on the roll here best I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I'm splitting it in half. I'm focused on my job as well, trying to keep things very balanced.
I get that, buddy. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, Edna. And the thing is, people think that mediums have to be on location. We do not. Like y'all know that about me, but like I get more information sitting in my room channeling than I will even on site because
you're in a place of comfort.
Yes, I'm in a place of comfort. I'm not experiencing a lot of physical pain like by getting up, walking in the dirt and the grime, and there's not all those overwhelm. I'll get more while I'm here than I will anywhere else. So I'm willing to do remote work with people.
I think that's so cool. You can do that. That's amazing.
It's crazy. I mean, I know how it works, but it's still interesting.
Thoughts are powerful. That's all I can say. Like,
no doubt.
You can really make it comprehensible. I mean, honestly, like your thoughts have a much shorter connection than distance, if that makes sense.
But yeah, we're getting there. We're all getting there slowly but surely. I think next year is going to be a good year for all of us.
I think it will too.
So, and we appreciate the support of the people in the chat.
We really do.
Darn right we do.
Yeah,
Without,
absolutely. You guys are all
without,
wonderful.
Y'all
without
make
the
it a lot more
followers, it
fun.
wouldn't
Yeah.
be nothing.
Yeah, I've kind of got hooked on the Coast to Coast AM. I'll check him out. I'm missing them in the mornings because I only go like 2 days a week, 3 days a week. George Norrie, you guys need to check it out. That I didn't
I
realize it, but that dude, he's probably in his, I don't know, I'm guessing his 70s maybe.
Have you
But
watched his one with Darian yet?
yes, I did. You can so if you go on Coast to Coast, they want you to subscribe to watch
Yeah.
it. But if you go to YouTube, you can watch everything in it. But it's only like a week and a half, 2 weeks old before it gets uploaded. But he was on something. I don't follow it a lot. Sorry to be jumping around, but it was just on my mind. He does this every day, y'all, for 4 hours, 1 to 5 a.m. He does
Yep.
it every day, and he's been doing it every day for like 30 years. I may be wrong. It may be 15 years. I don't know how long it is. It's a long time.
It's a very long time.
But I mean,
Yeah.
you know what it takes just to try to do this once a week. This dude does it every day for 4 hours. And what blows my mind is the amount of callers this guy gets between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. The amount of people who call in to talk, it blows my mind. But he's got one heck of a following. But the one I saw the other day, he was talking about Area 51. And evidently years ago, so he played a little clip from, I don't know how long ago it was, but a caller called in who was a former employee of Area 51. You guys need to look at it on YouTube and you can hear it yourself. He played a little clip from might have been 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't know. I missed that part. But the guy, you could tell he was I mean, anxiety had taken over him. His nerves were tore to pieces. This dude was like in tears. So
Wow.
he said, I can only be on the phone for a few minutes. But he was asking them, George Norrie was basically, hey, tell me some things that the public doesn't know that happens in Area 51. And the guy said, look, I only got a few minutes. Like he said, they're already after me. And so I don't know, a few minutes, you listen to this guy talk, he's telling things that are going on and you can tell in his voice that it's not, I mean, a script. This dude is like, he's
Yeah.
all in. And then
Or
all
at
of a
least he
sudden,
believes what he's saying.
no doubt. Then all of a
Uh,
sudden, the show he gets knocked off the air. The guy loses he gets knocked, he's not on the line anymore.
mm-hmm.
George Norrie's show goes off the air for like 30 seconds and then it pops back on and everybody's like, holy cow. So the thought is that the government shut him down, and the
Yeah.
thought is
They
that
did.
guy got lost his life right then. That guy they have not been able to get back and talk to that guy.
That's an old one, isn't it?
That one's older, but then there were
Yeah.
people. What got me was people started calling in, talking about that situation, and former employees who have retired still were getting on the line, calling like this. This will be up to date, saying how they can't talk about it now. They only have a few minutes. They can talk on the phone before they get traced. Is that not wild or what?
Yeah. I've
Wow.
heard the story, not on Coast to Coast, but I read it a while back, like a long while back, like many years ago. Uh, but there's also other similar ones. Like if you listen to people like Rob Skiba or, well, actually, I don't want to drop that guy's name. People like him, they certain people like gave away way too much information, and they ended up just disappearing. And it was just not for that time, but it'll all come out. All light sheds truth.
I mean,
So once,
it's coming out now.
so one of these, there was actually two different callers called in, and they had to get off the phone within 90 seconds. Okay, and
Yeah.
they were former employees, and they said, I guarantee, will bet my life, there are actually aliens in Area 51.
Yeah, for sure.
That blows my mind that that something like that is being held that is really really true.
Yeah.
That we don't, us as society doesn't really know about, that's being, hid from us. And what are they, what's really going on in a place like that? That's wild to me. It just
Greg,
blows
you
my
drive
mind.
by them every day on the road. You stand with them in line at a fast food restaurant. You go
See, that's
shopping with
crazy.
them at Walmart.
That
They're
makes me think
there.
about Men in Black, the movie Men in Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That's a great movie, but the process and the script of that basically is like V saying, is actually real life.
Yeah.
Is really happening. There's people. Now hold on now. So V, if you think there's people that are aliens, do they know they're aliens? Are,
That
are they
depends.
are they pretending? Are they pretending? Are they hiding around society?
Well, some people are pretending, like mental illness wise. Some people are like there are people that are just different, and you know it. Like you could tell. Like you just get this vibe that this person is just super different. That
Not
they're
everybody has a light soul.
yes,
There's black souls and there's light souls here.
Yeah, nobody
yeah,
trusts the government, Edna. No doubt. We all know about that. Just like
yeah.
you, jackass president trying to send $750 more overseas.
Yep. While my
There's no
neighbors
tell.
are out here freezing to death and
Yeah, they're
can't even
still
get a
sleeping in tent. That just burned my butt to a new
yeah.
one. Now, if you want to get me fired up, get me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
V will be
bothers
right
me.
back though. He's going to step out the room for a second and see if he can
Yep.
recover my phone.
Okay.
Admin, I'm with you on that. I like that. I'd rather be slapped with the truth than kissed with a lie. I'm the same way. Just tell me like it is. It's my job to figure out how to get over it.
Personally, I believe there's
Later,
other
Angel. Good night, buddy.
Water Angel.
angel. I personally believe that there are other sentient beings that are here already kind of amongst us, Like I wouldn't go as far as saying I'm, at cookout and line and there's a alien behind me, but I will say, there could be like I think it's like the light dark soul theory. But I do believe of other sentient beings because I deal with different types of entities that may not have a body, but they communicate with me. I've seen them with my eyes. Like I'm looking around my room, I've seen them in my mind's eye, and when I see them in my mind's eye, they're are they still on the phone? Okay. And I see them in my mind's eye. And then these other people that are having these experiences I've never talked to are seeing the exact same thing that I've never even. When I sit down with a paranormal case, I don't get any information like at all. Hardly at all. I might get just the hint of like, yes, things are going on in my house. I'm like, okay, don't tell me. Let me channel in. Just like this case for this haunted object case, the exact same entity that this woman was seeing around her house literally came into my room. Just doesn't have a body. It doesn't, or does it? Somewhere else, but it was able to flicker into our reality.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not far fetched for me to not say there's not quote unquote alien life. Matter of fact, I know there is. I've
Elementary.
seen Duran is a great person to talk to about this
Yeah, he can really lay it out.
Yeah.
because Duran's been visited by the Greys. Like he's seen them in his room.
That's
And he
amazing.
yeah, and he has a connection with that. And I believe I trust Duran so much. Like I know there is no. He's so since this dead serious. He takes that name very seriously.
I was about to
Um,
say his name says that, doesn't it?
yeah, and he did that because he means it. He's a good one to talk to about the alien stuff because I've
See, I've
ventured.
never, I've never really cared about alien UFO stuff until I started listening to this Area 51 place, and these guys are, they're on this radio, and it's like they're running from somebody who's chasing them, a former employee, and I'm thinking, man, this is a movie masterpiece, but it's real life. Are these guys telling the truth?
Yeah,
Just it's like Dylan said, if there are really aliens, what's the great deal in trying to hide them from the public? You know, whatever's in Area 51, why are we hiding it if it's, you know, what are we hiding? You know, why
It's,
are we hiding it?
in my opinion, because it breaks down the illusion that they've created for us in this society. This is modern day slavery that we live in. We get it all. We have somewhat of an easy life. Yeah, we have we have healthcare advancements, and I mean, also, where did all this technology come from in the last 20 years? People can argue and say it's the transition astrologically going into Pluto into Aquarius, like we're butting up on that for the next so many years or whatever, or even the age of Aquarius in general. We're moving into the golden age. That is technology, that is internet, that is connectivity. But we got to think about it. My theory here is, you know, right around the time of the Roswell incident in New Mexico, think about the technology that happened right around that time. It just boomed since then. That's just one train of thought out of many millions of trains of thoughts. You know, you can't cover, our words can only speak and validate so much at one time. And that's where disagreements come into, you know, connection and perspective and perception.
Are you guys ready for a completely twisted point of view?
Oh, yeah, bring it.
Okay. Is it not so far-fetched to think, if I show you a magic trick, you know it's a magic trick, you know that it's fake, I'm going to shake my hand when I put the coin in my hand. You're going to be focused on that hand, you're going to miss where the coin drops. So is it that hypothetically impossible for them to create Area 51 and make up a bunch of this bullshit to actually like make us think that we're focused on like this alien threat when it's already here, when it's already going on in front of us, and it's not like any of us think that it is. It's something more immersed in our lives and society next to us. These people, they are people. They're not aliens that look different from you and I. They look like people.
But they say we all come from different. I mean, I don't know. I haven't made it this far. I'm so focused on what I'm doing. But they say we all come from different places. Like our souls come from the same place of creation, but we may have been on another planet before we got here in this incarnation.
Oh, we are not the meat puppets we are controlling. We are consciousness. That is what we are. We are not human beings.
And
we are existing thought.
Even though the only reason we're a part of this consciousness is because we're on the same vibration, the same frequency. That's how we all exist here together. These things that I see and could be considered alien-like, right? They exist on a different frequency and vibration. And as humans and the soul that we have and the form that we have, we're able to see, some people are able to see within those frequencies and dimensions and vibrations. To be able to see in another dimension, you have to hit another frequency. Or there's like holes, like portals and tears and, you know, energy grids that allow, and vortexes that allow these things to come in. It's just like Bigfoot. Bigfoot is, in my opinion, it is not just a furry being, animal being. It's, you know, it's coming from another dimension. They are multi-dimensional beings. They're able to slip in and out of here. That's my theory on some cryptids and stuff. So for me, isn't that like an alien too? Is something different?
I think they're another test.
Like, I don't.
Of a different species.
I don't.
Like if technically we were made with different DNAs, like then that it's not hypothetically impossible.
It's not. I mean,
and it just seems probable to me. And I'm not saying that I'm not open to having my mind changed, but it just, I don't know. For now, in this stage of my life, it makes sense.
I'm gonna check that out. Admit on the History Channel, something about Area 51. Everybody's known about Area 51 for how many years? 50, 60 years or 70? I don't know how old it is.
Here 70 years.
No, I'm just saying, but it's not like Area 51 just happened last week.
I know.
I mean, it's been around a long time.
But I was in your tummy. I wasn't here.
You weren't in my damn tummy. You might have been somewhere else, but it wasn't my tummy.
You know, they have so many stories about Area 51. And,
oh, yeah.
And a lot of them are just unbelievable. And I'm not going to call any of them liars. I mean, it seems to me like, um, given the problem reaction solution that our world governments have been throwing on us for centuries now, to keep us in line,
Oh
it,
yeah.
it basically is causing us to look at the problem and not seeing that they're providing the solution to the problem they created.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the left hand not seeing what the right hand's doing.
Exactly.
I
So,
get it. I mean, that's and we're the sheep and we follow along.
well,
You
if
know.
that's the case and these
Yes.
guys are really like controlling us, then maybe they are what the world elites are, and it's time for a different change. I mean, I'm all about consciousness and growth of consciousness. I can't go back from that.
And that's because of the age that we live in, because they were talking about astrology. It goes back to, I think, they taught astrology, not just astronomy.
Awful sauce.
Astronomy is a study of the stars. Astrology is the interpretation, the archetypical interpretation of celestial bodies. And that's how you get to these answers. It's fascinating, because it's given a meaning, and then we take those meanings and we line up the time you were born with where we are today, where the stars are today, and we're able to actually see into people's lives with astrology. And
Mm-hmm.
right now, we're moving into the age of Aquarius. So Aquarius rules the 11th house of technologies, community, expansiveness. That the aliens also fall within that 11th house type activity, which is just, metaphor or words used to describe Aquarius as a zodiac sign. But going back, they used to teach astrology in universities until like the 20s or something like that. I think don't mark my words, but Isaac Newton called it, because it's like a pseudoscience. It's not like mediumship. Astrology is literally given definitions that you take, read, and interpret. And they stopped teaching it. I think the elite still use astrology because the energy that is put off by these planetary bodies, their magnetic fields, and the energy that is there literally is a part of us. Therefore, it creates kind of a reality. It's part of our reality. And they still use this stuff to make things happen at certain times, because cosmic energy is not positive nor negative. It is neutral and there for the taking. That's why in astrology, we teach that there's certain times to do certain things. Like right now, this coming up year is great for my ninth house, 10th house, 11th house, 12th house. That means like higher learning, higher spirituality, publish, limit, borderless income. That means like working on the internet. That's my career, my job. This is a great year for me to be doing content creation astrologically, and to publish things like my journals and classes and teaching. Everything I'm doing right now, I always plan to do. It's just literally
Right.
happening this year. So it's
It's
part of
lining
my,
up for you, basically.
yeah, it's
It's
where
now.
destiny meets like projection. And if you can time these things out, you have master astrologers out there personally that I think are working for people in higher places to create things in their favor to make them happen.
A construct within a construct.
It is mathematical. I mean, and astrology is mathematical. We are in a universe that can work off of what we call mathematics. I mean, we just don't understand it all yet at a quantum level.
Yeah, because thoughts affect it, which makes it really hard to learn about.
Yeah, but you also have all these energies working together. I mean, humanity works as a wave. It's like when you go to a concert, or even if you're watching a concert on TV, and the whole crowd's cheering, and you can just almost get, like, if the crowd's emotional. Let's say you got 20,000 people in a stadium and their team just won, and you're rooting for that team too, and you feel the emotions off that crowd. Or somebody gives this mind-blowing singing performance. It's a wave, and time is not linear. You can go back. It's through emotions. You do not connect to this type of energy without connecting to your emotions, that right brain theory.
Right.
You can't use that analytical theory and be a part of any of this. You can, but that's not how it starts. You have to allow that right brain side of you to start working first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're looking at Bitcoin.
It just hit like an all-time
Bitcoin just hit 100K, and Nick had 12 of them
Crazy.
and sold them for Domino's
Shut
Pizza.
up.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's like,
12 full coins, Nick.
we did, yeah, many years
I'm not,
ago.
I'm not,
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
not
cousin.
discussing
Talking
this.
about that Winnebago right now. Oh
I
my gosh.
know.
He could buy us all one.
Deal.
Please don't.
Thank you.
You always.
Now he left because he's mad at me.
He'll come around.
Yeah.
I'm on the live, baby.
Just tell him you saw a ghost.
Yeah, he did. I could say something, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. I swear, I'm like, you start looking on them old hard drives. Might have one floating around somewhere.
Geez, there's no telling. I just heard about him last year, and I said I'm gonna buy $100 worth. I was thinking it was gonna be a lot. I didn't know it was probably a grain of salt of a Bitcoin.
Had to get a cigarette on that one.
So yeah, when I was spent $100 on it, crypto, fake money basically.
Yeah.
It's actually not fake. It's worth a lot. One of them's worth, like she said, over $100,000 now for one. So anyway, it dropped down to like $30. I was sick at my stomach over losing, $70. Now I turned around. I looked the other day, and that thing's over $250. I said, why didn't I just go ahead and drop a couple $1,000s on one? That's me. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a gambler. I'm a realist. I have to touch it and see it. Do what?
You know, you told me to touch it and see it.
No, I just saying.
What are we touching?
I do
Oh,
better.
no.
I'm just saying I'm not really a gambler. Same thing with aliens. See, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptic. I'm a skeptic. I was skeptic of the paranormal until I have found proof. I found validation. So now I know that paranormal exists. So I'm very skeptical over aliens and cryptids and all that because I'm the type you got to show me. You know what I mean? I don't just believe it. I want to see it.
That's understandable.
Same thing with the crypto. I was like, man, that's not going to work. And now look where it's at. Jeez.
I know. I bought into a small amount of certain ones back a couple years ago that I wish I'd have held on to and just left it in there. But I mean, they wouldn't turned out to be anything super crazy. But I had a little tiny piece of Ethereum that I should have held on to, honestly. Like I
Uh-huh.
didn't know enough about. I mean, I tried to educate myself, on it, and I got into it, but I wasn't. You really need somebody that has been into it for a while.
Yeah.
Several YouTubers, that's how they have their YouTube big channels, because they've invested and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
And
and
it's not
them Paul
over.
brothers, man, them Paul brothers, they got a pile of Bitcoin, and they lost a lot of money, but they were still buying it up. When it fell down so low, people started, people with money could afford to buy it. And now look at them.
Yep.
I
When it
mean, they're
first
just,
come around, I thought it was a joke.
yeah, me too, V. Same here.
And I'm talking about over 20 years ago now.
And see, I didn't hear it. I only heard of it like the last 2 or 3 years. I never heard of it before that.
I had friends that were mining it,
Oh, wow.
using
Wow.
data blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I never would have thought that it would have been as big as it was.
Yeah, me neither. Not now.
It's
Yeah,
going to get bigger too. It's not over. It's just about finding the right one, but you just need, experience. You need somebody with a little bit of experience to get into something like that and a little bit of money. And if you are like bullish on it and you ride the wave, you can actually turn over some profit. But yeah,
not always.
no, but there's certain people in the know.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I learned a
there's
long
some
time
people in
ago
the
not to do money.
know.
I'm not good at gambling.
I'm
I don't
not either.
consider
Well,
it gambling. I consider it investment.
I feel like I work too hard to take chances like that. I need something more guaranteed. And if it means not as much, I'm okay with that.
Right.
I know how much money I got to have to feed my family and pay bills.
So going to a
Yeah.
casino is off the limits if we go to.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not for me because when I walk in the door, I'll know that I'm spending this much money, and I don't care if I win or lose either way. That would be the only way.
If it ain't got ghosts, I ain't interested.
Yeah. I like ghosts.
Yeah.
I like ghosts.
Well, I'll get on some art for if y'all want it to be our Appalachian Nightmare Before Christmas. I'll get on some art for that. Maybe I'll put a shirt up or something on.
Let's do it. Let's do it, and we're gonna start on our part. Riley and I, we're gonna get up with somebody. We're gonna get a yes or no from Madison Dry Goods tomorrow if we can get them on the phone for
Send
sure.
them some feet pictures.
Yeah.
Hey, they might get lucky. They can even say the donkey if they want to.
Oh my, we don't want to send a damn donkey. Keep the damn
Must be
donkey.
talking about Shrek.
Yeah, keep him in the pasture, brother.
Donkey.
So we only named one place on the list before we knock off tonight. Let's look 3 places.
House.
Well, that's
For-
in Stokes County too, but it's out in the
For the
middle of
20
the cold.
So we're looking 3 places for the 21st, anywhere in North Carolina.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to contact Danbury Courthouse. They'll let people do ghost tours. We're gonna try to contact them.
All right,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
write that
how.
down. I'm gonna write that down second. So number 1, we can all agree would be Madison Dry Goods.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right, number
Yeah.
2, what did you say, Danbury?
Well,
Yeah.
that's all. So Madison Dry Good is literally in Madison.
Okay.
Madison is literally the next county over, but it's right on the border of Stokes County. So if y'all were to come up here to Stokes County, honestly, I would like to get to where I'd drive y'all around a little bit or something and
Mhm.
show y'all the plate, talk to y'all about because if we go to Madison Dry Good and we're doing this for Christmas, we should tell the story of Charlie Lawson at the very least and what happened and
Yeah.
everything because it ties all in together to Madison Dry Goods too. And it ties into the bad happenings around Stokes County. Plus, you have up there, Brittany knows the last name of the John guy that it's her great 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 grandfather or something because I'm pretty sure she talked. Everything I'm saying is public already. Now I'm paranoid. Because we did the interview, you know what I mean? So we did the interview and she talked about all this. And so there's a big storyline behind it and there's a lot of material to work with. So if we went to Madison Dry Goods, I could show you around a few places in Stokes County. And it's not huge. It's like 20 minutes to each spot, maybe.
Yeah.
35 minutes from the graveyard where they're buried. Like, again, we could go out there and stay a short amount of time. I don't know. I don't think I've never seen nobody. Well, I have a long time ago, but you also have Payne Road out there. Now there are houses out there, but Payne Road has the bridge. They rebuilt it. That's where I went that night that something tailed the back of my car the back of Jessica's car all the way home, up in Stokes. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's an experience is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I'm down for that.
So Sarah Edmond said, can you do a history at start, please? I'm sorry, I can't hardly see my phone without glasses. It's so
What does it
good when you
say?
share
She asked
that.
if we could do the history at the start of our videos. Absolutely. We are
Oh, yeah.
really trying to put more of the history in, and we got quite a bit when we went to Trivic Clinic Center, too.
Yeah, it just depends on the location. So if it depends on personally, I don't know Sarah, I don't know. What's the name? Let me see the comments real quick. Sorry, I'm looking. I don't see that. That must be on another, it must be on something else. I don't see the comment, but yeah, on our videos, we always try to put the history in, but it just depends on the location. Like Brushy Mountain, we were filming the crowd and not necessarily the woman, so we put a little bit of it in, but she didn't want to give us a history tour, so we've tried to make sure from now on to ask.
Yeah.
Yep, that was like one of the biggest buzz kills I've ever had ghost hunting.
All right, so we got 2. We got Madison Dry Goods, and then you said Danbury. What?
Danbury Courthouse.
Courthouse. Okay.
Yeah, they don't do tours. It's just this is one of those things we just need to call and ask. They did a ghost walk during Halloween, so they may be open to it. Stokes County likes money.
I heard
Pretty
that.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
So
favor a lot of things over other things. I will say that.
I will say this: if anybody finds out who I was and about the whole going missing stuff that happened earlier this year, they might be like, "Heck, nah, that lady got on there." And
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
And last resort, we know we can come back to Kinston, and if we come back to Kinston, we can go anywhere. We can go to the power plant. That was one place Angel and Ruth came,
We would have
and,
to rent a car.
and we'll make it happen. It's Christmas.
I really like the orb action at Stonewall for sure. I would like to see if we could get something in a more like later setting on that.
Stonewall.
Like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Rocky Mount.
Oh, Stonewall. Yeah, that's too far away though.
Yeah.
He's talking about going to Granger, which I want to go to. The fact that I connected in that basement like that, and I saw those images of it being flooded, and I mean, there's something to it.
Well, there's something dark there, y'all. Without any hesitation in my voice. The problem I'm starting to wonder. We've taken several people in there, but I'm starting to think my personal attitude has affected several of our investigations lately. Because I know Riley and myself have been working on it, trying to just be a little bit different, and we're getting a little more communication like we used to.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I think me being way too not cocky at all. But I'm, well, no, it's not cocky. It's just that we feel like, we're not scared. We don't get the jitters anymore, and that's the problem. You need to always get the jitters.
I don't think I ever get the jitters.
Something though, I think something's following V from location to location because
sometimes,
all the time, because as soon as we turn on the spirit box, the first thing it starts saying is V, and then he'll call him by his first name, and he's like, "Stop doing that," because he does not like that. So it calls him by his first name to piss him off.
Yeah.
So that's the weird part. So now the last, including St. Albans, Brushy Mountain, and
Stonewall Manor.
I don't remember it there, but but calling my name more than once. At this graveyard Riley and I went to Saturday, my name was called 3 times in that graveyard. So yeah, to me, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, now why are all these different locations of the dead calling my name? So that's concerning to me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
They don't mess with me because they don't want to smoke.
Now, I'm just saying, you start letting things get in your mind, see, then you start worrying about things like that. But I'm not worried about it at all. I'm just curious. It's happening everywhere we go.
The veil's getting thinner, fellas.
That is true. That's what they say.
We're making it thinner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to try Madison Dry Goods, Danbury Courthouse, and for number 3, if nothing else fails, we'll get in the power plant or we'll get in Granger, and we'll have a little party at the Daily Grind Cafe.
Hey, that'd be awesome.
So we'll make something happen. We're gonna start the Madison Dry Goods tomorrow. Riley's gonna do that because they know him.
Well, they don't give me the answer I want. You need to call.
I'll call them tomorrow.
We need a group meeting.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Some down old country folk that want to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
We'll bring supper.
That's right.
Something.
They'll bring the covered dish.
I got about 3 pounds of
We don't even cover dish for it. That's an inside joke, y'all. The covered dish. Well, he and I will never look at it the same.
Oh my God.
So yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna cut this one, y'all. We appreciate you getting up here. I'm glad you're feeling better too.
Yeah, most definitely. I was worried I wouldn't be able to go to work.
I'm glad y'all are getting right.
Yeah.
Get back right.
Yeah.
So let's put this thing together and let's make our Appalachian
before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I think let's make it come to reality.
Yeah, because if it's in Stokes County or even right there in Madison, that's officially Appalachia.
Yep. I'm actually Appalachian.
And you know what? It gets dark. We could technically start the ghost hunting stuff later if we want. Early, like they close at 6. Madison Dry Goods does, and you know, we could stay out there a few hours and then, or do like a day thing. I think we should definitely try to do a day thing.
Yeah,
if we
sure.
could, to try to get some footage of the history and
so Brad's up here. I don't know if he was up here. Brad, we're looking at the 21st of December. We're going to try to head toward Chastity's Way, and we're going to do a investigation on that Saturday. So that just in case you come in on the tail end, I don't know how much you've heard, but that's the plan, and hopefully you can. We, of course, we want you to go.
Yeah, you need to bring them sandwiches.
And even if they don't even if they start saying no, until they say no, no's never no.
Nope.
No's and truly never no until they finally flat out say no. We will not completely allow it. Keep talking to people, even if they say 3 hours. Just give us 3 hours from like 7 to 10.
Right.
Like, I mean, just anything. I would take 2 hours in that place. I'll have everything ready before I go in. There's only 3 levels. Yep. But we would have to, if we have a short amount of time, we should all function together. This is not a place we want to split up in. I think we should stick together if we're going to make it happen, if we have a short time.
I was ready to film in 5 minutes when we got there.
Right.
Like, we're definitely got our time right.
Because nobody gets in Madison Dry Goods anymore.
We're getting in there. Light that candle.
I'm going to. Hopefully don't burn the damn house down while I do it, but I'll do it.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I have a Madison Dry Goods shirt. He's going to wear tomorrow, he says.
Yeah. It's got ghosts on it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, we'll figure something out. If not, we'll try.
I like ghosts.
Oh, why my screen keeps cutting off?
All right, y'all. Well, we're going to cut it on that. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody, for getting on and watching tonight.
Yep.
Thank you.
We appreciate it all. And
yeah, you guys are great as always.
Yeah.
Yep. Same for y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all check us on the next Wednesday night. And until then.
All right, guys. Peace out. Much love. Love you guys.
Good night. Love y'all too.
Happy hunting.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. Until next Wednesday night, maybe we'll have our studio stuff back on. But you can, until then, you can catch us on that Down South Out. Good night, everybody. You late. Get it again.
Down South Out.
That's what he said. Good night. Oh, quit hitting the dang on thing, boy.